Mark chapter 1 verse 30. Now Simon's mother-in-law, when Jesus accepted Simon Peter as his apostle, Jesus called Simon Peter and Simon Peter followed Jesus. And then Jesus went to Simon Peter's house to stay there, to have a dinner with him. Now when Simon's mother-in-law was in bed with a fever, and they told him about her at once. My dear brothers and sisters, Jesus and his friends and Simon Peter and his friends, they were entering into the house of Simon Peter. The moment they came to know, Simon's mother-in-law was in bed with fever, though it is a small fever. At once they informed Jesus. It's not that when everything is fed up or everything is given up at the end, since there is no hope, they informed Jesus. No. They at once informed Jesus. Though it's a small fever, at once they informed Jesus and Jesus healed. My dear brothers and sisters, in our cases, most of our cases, when we have problems, we try our best to solve it by ourselves. When we have small sicknesses, we try our best to solve it with paracetamol, crocin, and many other medicines. The moment we have some sickness, immediately we call not God but paracetamol. The moment we have some sicknesses, immediately we depend on not God but some medicines and other things. It's true, we need medicines, we have to use it. But at once, we should inform Jesus. At once, when we are in problem, before even we start working, before we start even stepping forward, at once, the first information should be given to God, should be informed to Jesus. And then everything will be easier. The moment you have problems, maybe somebody in your family is sick, maybe just a cold. These cold can escalate and end up in big sicknesses. Though it's a small cold, it may be a small symptom of a serious sickness. But we don't know. We have no clue about what is going to happen. The moment you see something you are in need of, something you need to do, before you act, at once inform the Lord. Tell Him He is there for you. He is ready to help you. He is waiting for you. He is in your home. He is visiting you. Therefore, tell Him He will act. Even before you act, He will act because He is faster than you. Therefore, at once inform Him. You will see the miracles taking place in your life. Here, it's a beautiful word. I was looking into different versions of the Bible. In every version of the Bible, this word at once is written very seriously. In some other Bible passages, it is written immediately. They inform Jesus. Though it was just a fever, immediately they informed Jesus. Maybe before they informed the son Simon, they informed Jesus first. And therefore, immediately Jesus acted so that Jesus could have the dinner. He came and took her by the hand and lifted her up. Then the fever left her and she began to serve them. Because Jesus wanted to use her. Jesus wanted to use her for the ministry, to serve Him. Therefore, Jesus will surely do something in her life, in their life, the moment you call Him. God wants to use you. God wants to use your children. God wants to use your husband, your wife, your children, your family. So immediately inform Him. He will do something because He needs them. He wants them to serve Him. He wants them in His ministry. And this is what we read from this Bible passage. Let's be confident. Let's be aware that God needs us. God wants us. God wants to use us. Therefore, Anyone in your family, anybody is in need of anything, any help, any healing, any deliverance, instantly, before you act, before you even step forward, call him, call Jesus. He will do everything faster. He will act faster than you. Therefore, allow him to move in front of you before you start moving. The Lord will perform miracles in your life.